Hi Aries, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your December 15th to the 21st, 2024 reading for you. Now, I ask if this reading resonates with you, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It helps me out tremendously here on YouTube, so thank you so very much for doing so. And if you are interested in a private reading or a gift card for the holidays, check out my website, danehartguidedmessages.com. It's listed in the description box below. Now, before we begin this reading, let us clear the energy space, raising our own energy vibration and releasing any negativity. This cleanse and meditation will be accompanied by a loud sound. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. Releasing all negativity from the body like storm clouds, letting yourself feel calm, centered, and at peace as we enter into this safe and loving space. All right, Aries, let's see what the tarot has to say. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels. And spirit guides, angels. Oh, I love that. I love the moon and the sun together, angels and spirit guides. Oh, and the star. Oh, this is awesome. Angels and spirit guides. Show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Angels and spirit guides. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Okay. So let me just check to make sure that everything is in frame. Oh, good. It is. We can raise this a little bit more. Raise this a little bit more so that you guys can see everything better. Is that better? Oh, I hope so. Okay, good. All right. So what I love, okay, let me rewind just a minute. Look at all the major arcana cards that you have here. You have the moon, you have the sun, you have the star, you have the judgment, right? We have balance, which is temperance, and we have the death card, which is Scorpio energy, but it's like transformation. There's a lot of transformation going on here, and that is beautiful for you. Now, the 15th of December is the full moon in Gemini. So I highly recommend you check out the video for Aries full moon in Gemini, because that will give you a lot of insight into the start of this week. And we do have the moon highly affecting you during this time. We have Sagittarius energy coming through right here. We are in Sagittarius energy up until the 21st of December. So when the last day of this week ends Sagittarius time frame, we then go into Capricorn time frame. We have the 10 of Wands. The 10 of Wands. And it's just a lot. You're carrying a lot. And this is going to be a week where we look at things and say, why am I carrying all of this? Like, why am I putting all this stress, all this intensity on me? And I want, like, it's going to be that statement of, I want more from life than just looking at the mud on my shoes, right? I want more. And so there's going to be a release. There's going to be a release of the extra, baggage and burdens that we carry for ourselves. There's going to be a release of, I have to carry this for everybody else. This week, Aries is going to be a very strong week of boundaries, of saying no and maybe feeling bad. Like, I don't want to say not feeling bad. Spirit's like, say no and don't feel bad. But, easier said than done. Saying no and then sticking to your convictions. It moves us then to the moon. A lot of fears do come up with everything that we're carrying, everything that we're worried about, everything that needs to be done. you will see fears come forward. It's an acknowledgement of those fears, but it's also saying, there's beauty in the shadows. There's beauty in the unknown. And so this is also Pisces energy, time frame February 19th to March 20th. There is a beautiful shift that will be happening in 2025 around the time of Pisces. And Pisces moves into Aries energy. So if you're born on the cusp with Pisces, if you have Pisces energy in your chart, this comes through very powerfully. Fears and doubts, but also the sense of I'm releasing what is weighing me down, what is holding me back, and I'm letting myself move forward in a real sense of freedom and grace of being. It moves us to the sun, vibrancy, brilliance, beauty. This is the happiest card in the whole entire deck. The sun and, believe it or not, the death card are two of the most positive cards in the tarot. The sun is all about letting our radiance shine forward, going after what we desire, what we love, but saying, I'm not going to hide. I love it when Spirit says, I'm not going to hide my sparkle. And I know that sounds so silly to say, but it's that real sense of I'm not going to hide who I am in order to fit in order to make anybody, kind of feel more comfortable. I am going to be powerfully me. And it doesn't mean, when Spirit says not do not hide who you are for anyone, it's always coming forward in love, in kindness, in compassion, in honoring of spirit and soul, and walking gently on this earth. It brings us then to the King of Pentacles. This is Earth sign energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. If you're born on the cusp with Taurus, if you have Earth sign energy in your chart, this comes forward very powerfully and very positively during this time. The King of Pentacles is about planting your seeds, is about nurturing your seeds, is about knowing that things are a lot more interconnected than we think they are, or than others might think they are. You can have a person come into your life during this time, or who is already in your life, but is going to play a prevalent role, who is very factual, very down to earth, very kind of business oriented, will be like, well, how does this affect this? And how does that affect that? Look about this, like, look at this, look at that. And it's going to lead you in a direction where you're like, oh, I didn't realize this. Oh, I didn't know. And that's going to be very good. So this person can be a person it can be a person who inspires you, but it's going to be a very grounded person, and a person who has a really good sense of money, or what you are valuing as much as money, that you want to see grow and manifest forward during this time. The star is Aquarius energy. You have all the celestial beings, right? You have the moon, the sun, and the star. So here, this is Aquarius energy, time frame January 20th to February 18th. Pisces, Aquarius time frame goes into Pisces time frame, and then we have us, Aries, come forward, then it's Aries time frame. These are our dreams. This is our soul's wish. This isn't the I cross my fingers and I really wish this happened. This is my soul is longing for something so much more. And I think we can really feel that in our world. And we are all really feeling that right now, is that my soul is longing for something so much more, something so much, something beautiful coming into my existence. Something is missing. There's a stress, there's a chaos, there's a an unrest that is coming forward. And here, it's being seen. It's being seen by God, Source, Spirit, however you see the divine, the universe, and having your power manifest its way forward. And as your power manifests its way forward, you're going to see things that are weighing you down, overburdening you, and you're going to say, I don't want that. It's going to be very interesting, because there are going to be a lot of things that come forward during this week. And it's almost like we're pressing the restart button. It brings us then to the Knight of Cups. This is water sign energy, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. We have Scorpio and we have Pisces here in this reading showing up. And the Knight of Cups is moving forward in love, really holding what it is that you love sacred to you. In the Rider-Waite-Smith deck, the cup is a signifier of the Holy Grail, that which is most sacred and most beautiful to you, guiding you, leading you forward on your quest to achieve why you're here on this earthly plane, which is a lofty quest. It moves us then to the Death card, the dying away of the old self, the rebirth of the new. This is about transformation. It's transformation to a place of balance, but also to a place of truth. Scorpio is ruled by Mars. Aries, we are also ruled by Mars. All right? Oh, well, okay. So Scorpio was ruled by Mars before they discovered Pluto. Now Scorpio is ruled by Pluto. There we go. And But that Mars energy also comes in, where, Aries, we're like the ones that run out. We're like the general, right? We're the soldiers. Scorpio is the spy. Scorpio is the spy. We all have to work together. Things that go on unseen, like things that happen in the darkness, get brought to the light during this week. And there's going to be a sense of revelation, again, moving towards truth, towards balance, towards insight. And with the Ace of Wands, this is God's source spirit, however you see the divine, the universe, handing you a gift of clarity, of passion, of, Spirit is saying of divine thinking. And I think that's so interesting because I would see that more as a swords thing. But here with the fire coming forward, because, okay, I get it now, Spirit. Thank you. I was a little slow in the uptake because we are represented by the wands in the minor arcana. This is divine thinking, divine passion leading us forward. There's going to be a real sense of instincts shining in, but also a sense of intuition being a huge part of this week for us. So listening to our intuition, stepping back from being overwhelmed. Now, we can be overwhelmed for reasons that are completely out of our control. This can be a beautiful time of year for people. This can be a really horrendous time of year for people. And this could be somewhere right in between for others. So showing ourselves grace, showing ourselves love and compassion, showing the world grace and love and compassion, even if this is like the best time in the world for us, it is surrounding ourselves with the energy of healing to send it out to the universe, to the world, for those who maybe this isn't the best time for. And it leads us to a place of shining our light, of moving ourselves forward. This is going to be a week where we're really, really good with collaborating with others. Okay. 3 energies come forward, 3 signs have come forward: Pisces, Aquarius, and Scorpio. Okay, also Sagittarius, but we are also in Sagittarius time frame, so that one can kind of yo-yo in as a person or as the end of the Sagittarius time frame. So just being aware of this. With the list, this is judgment. This is feeling judged, but this is also coming out of the box of judgment. Or, because when you write down who's naughty and who's nice, right, on this list here, it is truly being seen. And the star is already saying that our soul's wish is truly being seen. But we feel like we're coming out of a box because we are now truly being seen, and secrets come forward. Secrets come out of the darkness, and we find our balance. We illuminate with the torch of what is most passionate and powerful and loving and kind for us. It moves us then to our spirit message. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. So we have 2. We have the Oriole and we have the Falcon. It says a new creative endeavor is on the horizon. See it as a positive change. And I love that for you. I love that new creative endeavor is coming forward. You're all about your creativity. You're all about your passion. You're all about your fire. It is a positive change that is leading you on a new adventure. We can be resistant to that positive change, but just knowing that it's coming forward is going to be very liberating. And then we have the Falcon. Use your keen perception and skill in making decisions. Do not delay. Stop doubting yourself. That's going to be a really big part of this time. Listening to your intuitive self. Spirit has already said it. Don't doubt yourself. Don't let other people's voices become louder than your own intuitive grace. And let yourself step back from what is overwhelming you and step into what needs to be done in order to heal and grace you, propel you forward, move you forward in love and in understanding of you, not for anybody else. It moves us then to our chakra message, angels and spirit guides. This is Earth Mother, the Mother Earth, not Earth Mother. It doesn't mean we have to be the Earth Mother, the giving person who, just completely sacrifices themselves for everybody else. Mother Earth gives, but she also demands, and she also, has hurricanes and tornadoes and intensity come forward. So as we connect with the earth, we connect with our own intense nature. We don't always have to be so kind, so nice. And we don't always have to be tornadoes. We don't always have to be, on the defensive or, aggressive. So just finding that balance within ourselves as we connect with the earth, going outside, touching ground, being outside is going to be so important. And if we physically can't do that, if you're saying, Dane, I can't go outside, then sitting by a window or just visualizing yourself as you lay in bed, being outside with the sun shining down on you. You know, sunlight and moonlight are going to be so important for you during this week. Connecting with that energy, even if it's just through visualization, that's going to be super empowering. It moves us then to our energy to be mindful of. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels and spirit guides. This is the Four of Cups. Be mindful of seeing things one certain way and just kind of like having, what is it? Something biased where we're seeing things one way and so we keep on seeing it one way. I think it's information bias coming forward here. That's what the spirit is saying. But we can get so caught up also in the way we want it to be, in the way that we think it should be, that we stop seeing the gifts that spirit is giving to us to lessen our load, but to change our path in a way that's going to be more aligned with our soul. But when it comes forward, we can get very angry because we can be frustrated and sit there and think like, well, this is the way it's supposed to be. This is what I want. And this is going to be a week where asking, what does spirit want? How do I move forward in the connection with spirit? That's going to be a really important, beautiful thing. It moves us to our subconscious spirit message, which is the pelican. And it says, choose to follow the path of forgiveness and raise your vibration. I love that. I love that. It's stepping out of the hurt and the pain because, this time of year, as much as it can be beautiful, it can bring up hurts and pains and sorrows and, intensities. And it's just saying, I'm moving forward in forgiveness. Not I'm forgiving everybody else. I'm forgiving my soul, myself. I'm forgiving the fact that I care, what this person thinks, how this person is acting, or this rudeness, or, this person cutting me off in traffic. I forgive the energy within me, and I'm raising my energy vibration. And I let myself live in joy and connection. It brings us then to our personal energy to be mindful of, our subconscious energy to be mindful of. And that's justice. Okay, so we have truth coming forward. This is justice. This is not everything in life is fair. And we know that. We know that, Aries, we definitely do. But, we can want things to be fair. We can want things to make sense. We look at our fairy tales, good triumphs over evil. And that's not always the case. Sometimes the person who's a schmuck, who's not a nice person, they just seem to be winning and winning and winning. And we're like, why? Why? This person put me through heck. Like, what the heck is going on here? So just being aware of this, just being aware of this energy that, what? Some things aren't fair. I'm not going to let it weigh me down because that's what that energy wants. That energy wants you lower energy vibration. They want you sad. They want you sick. They want you, defeated. And that's not happening. That is not happening, Aries. Do not do it. Do not do it. You could also be having a bit of difficulty with the Libra energy. September 23rd to October 22nd is the time frame. Our chakra energy is listening. This is the throat chakra. Fantastic for this full moon in Gemini on the 15th, enhancing our listening, but our throat chakra energy. And this is going to be a superpower if we let ourselves listen, if we let ourselves take in the world around us. We will be shocked. We will be shocked at what is revealed. We will be shocked what listening brings us. Connecting, listening to the stories of others, but listening to the birds, listening to the people, listening to the wind. And you will be surprised the way spirit speaks to you because you have become an active listener in your own world. It moves us then to the hangman, seeing things differently. And subconsciously, we can feel uncomfortable seeing things differently. We can want to fit into a certain box a certain way. Let yourself be different and let yourself embrace that difference of ideas and understanding. So that's going to be very, very important. It's seeing things differently. And here he has one eye covered, right? Odin hung upside down from a tree in order to get enlightenment. And he lost an eye. That was his sacrifice. He lost the ability to see in the earthly world, to be able to see in like the God's world or the spirit world. And for us as human beings, there's always a sacrifice that comes to deeper sight, to deeper understanding. Not, it doesn't have to be as extreme as Odin, right? Nobody's asking us to be like the king of the gods. But there's always a scar that comes. And then we're like, oh, now I know that manipulation. Oh, now I understand this game. Oh, it's like being a little kid and always telling the truth. And then you're like, wow, okay, that person lies. Not going to trust them, type of thing. That's going to be the revelations that have come forward. They've shaped you. You're going to want to, I don't know why it is. I'm just hearing be more mainstream, kind of follow the line of everybody else. But here, it's like deeper secrets, and it's leading you on your path, and that path is so sacred and so beautiful for you. So just being aware of this is going to be really important. All right, all right, Aries. I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you. I am sending loving, healing energy to each and every one of you. I love you all and stay safe. Let's end this reading with a meditation, a clearing away of negative energy, a raising of our positive energy as we embrace the power, intensity, and beauty of this week and of ourselves. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. May you move forward in peace and in harmony, Aries. May blessings and prosperity always be with you. I hope you have a blessed week and happy holidays. Bye.